Elon Musk considers bringing Alex Jones back to X. We'll run a poll to decide. So here's what happens. We have Tucker Carlson drop his interview with Alex Jones. The Quartering tweets, think about how much letting Alex Jones back on X would make the machine rage, Elon Musk. It's time. Elon responds, we'll consider. In general, since this platform aspires to be the global town square, permanent bans should be extremely rare. Also, if he does say something false on this platform, then community notes will correct him, whereas that would not be the case elsewhere. And then he says, let's hold a poll. So this could be it. I think with this boycott, the attack against Elon Musk and X, which is clearly nonsensical. Elon earlier was tweeting at Disney because Instagram and Facebook, Meta companies, were sued by the New Mexico AG for advancing, allowing, and facilitating child abuse and all that entails, trafficking, etc., and materials. And so Elon Musk is saying, why are they still advertising on this platform? How come all these advertisers are on Facebook with no problem about something we've all known about now for it's been like a year since the initial reports came out that they were doing this, and no action's been taken, and they're boycotting X. I think actions like that result in Elon being like, all right, screw it, Alex Jones is back.
I think that Alex Jones coming back is probably baked into the cake now. I don't know that I agree that the treatment of Musk currently by the government and by the other media establishment is the defining factor. I think that the conversation that Tucker Carlson had with Jones, I listened to about half of it on the way here today, and I think that there's a lot of compelling stuff in the conversation that would I think would make Musk kind of sit up and be like, oh, I misunderstood. Because if I understand correctly, Musk's position was Alex Jones did do this, and that's why he was booted off. And apparently, that is not the case. So
I don't know. I think Elon Musk's position was publicly, whoa, Alex Jones said a bunch of bad things, so there's a line. But in reality, it was, guys, there's only so much I can do, right? He was trying to avoid having every advertiser just jump off the platform. But if that's happening already, seems like Elon's like, all right, screw it, whatever.
Well, he probably maybe there is a little more to your initial comment than I initially said, because he probably is thinking, well, they're banning, they're affecting my advertising base anyways. Right. Like I've done the things that you're supposed to do to get along with them. But because I own X and don't want to, just allow the FBI to have an office in my building, because of that, then they're still going to go and try and attack me and try and ruin the business. I think that that probably does have a significant impact on his take.
Fully agree. That's exactly what I think is happening. I would even consider that the advertisers aren't even boycotting X; they're boycotting Elon. It seems personal.
I think it's governmental.
Oh, I think, yeah, like I said, that's why I said, mentioned an FBI desk in Twitter, because that's essentially what they had before. I forget what his name was, the guy that was the FBI lawyer that worked at Twitter. He was Twitter's top lawyer, but in the same way that you don't leave the intel establishment, like if you get out of, you stop working at CIA and you go to a tech company, you're still working for CIA at a tech company. Because you still have the connections, you still can talk to the people that you used to work with, and for a fact the higher ups, the bureau chiefs and stuff, or the higher ups at CIA are calling you up and saying, hey, can you get me this, or can you do this, if they want something from the tech company.
You could argue that tech companies, big tech companies, can be weaponized. I mean, just like Boeing can be weaponized.
They're 100% already part of the military industrial complex.
Exactly, but they also make commuter jets, like they'll make commercial airliners, but then machines were weaponized for war. And social media, I think, can also be very, very easily